Gordon. So we're on the record. I raised an issue prior to going on the record with regard to Mr. Chisholm, who is the author of the cease and desist letters at issue in this case, why he is on this deposition. Ms. Nichols said it was because he was, I'm paraphrasing her, a corporate rep. I raised the issue that he's not connected to the corporate entity at all. In fact, he's an outside hourly paid lawyer, or on some kind of retainer agreement, so he's a witness. I don't see how he has any role in this dep, and I'm going to now get an explanation. Go ahead, Mr. Chisholm. Thank you. Chisholm. Good morning, everybody. My name is Jeremy Chisholm, and I've been retained by the district in a number of different functions and perform quite a few services for the district. And among those has been being asked to participate and attend simply to observe this deposition. As Ms. Nichols indicated, I'm not lodged on the PACER record as an attorney in this case and don't plan to participate beyond representing the district as an observer. Gordon. Okay, but see, the problem is witnesses can't sit in as observers. I mean, that does not occur. I can't just have anybody I want come into the dep who's also a witness in the case and sit here and then help people, prep at break. So again, I don't see a role for Mr. Chisholm, and I think the corporate representative thing does not work. So I'm going to ask that he be excused. Nichols. One thing I'd like to say is that Mr. Chisholm, as it relates to the claims he's a witness, any communications he had with the district relative to this matter are privileged. Gordon. Well, I'm going to call him and you can assert the privilege, but I don't think everything he's going to say is going to be privileged. Nichols. The only thing that would not be privileged would be communications with outside parties, which has nothing to do with the purposes of, Gordon. No, but there's some other basic information. I mean, you have him here for a reason, obviously. Nichols. He's the district's attorney. The district retains him, as mentioned, for a number of reasons. So Gordon. When was he first retained by the district? Mr. Chisholm, do you have a history with the district prior to the cease and desist letters? Chisholm. I do, Ms. Gordon. And under the theory that you seem to be propounding, I don't know that the district would be able to have almost anybody sit in and participate today, which is clearly not proper. Gordon. What do you mean by that? Chisholm. You seem to be implying that anybody who knows anything about this case shouldn't be present. Gordon. No, anybody that's a witness. You don't have witnesses sit in a deposition and you're a corporate rep. You're not a defendant, you're not a party. Nichols. His deposition has not been noticed. He's not been asked to. Gordon. I'm sorry? Nichols. I said his deposition has not been noticed. He's not been asked to testify. Gordon. I'm telling you right now he's a witness. It's early in the case. We all know that he is the author of multiple cease and desist letters that Ms. Fragomeni is CC'd on, among other people. So we all know he's a witness, we all know the cease and desist letters are part of the case and that we all know that he's the author of them. Anyway, as I understand it, generally speaking witnesses are not allowed, other witnesses, to sit in at a deposition. It doesn't make any sense. Otherwise we would just have all of our witnesses come into every single dep. Chisholm. No, not all witnesses are counsel to the district. Gordon. Okay, you guys can decide. I'm placing my objection on the record and I will take it up with the court at the appropriate time, but let's make a decision and move on. Nichols. We're ready to move forward. Jeremy noted he's not here to make any objections, he's not here to proffer. Gordon. I know that. That's not the point. That's far from the point. The point is that he is a witness. Am I going to have all my clients' witnesses just come and sit here on the deps, if that's the position we're taking? Nichols. If your client has retained another attorney for particular purposes, that's different. Mr. Chisholm is not just a witness. And again, it's not as if his deposition has been noticed and we have him for an improper purpose. He has a long-standing attorney-client relationship. Gordon. There's no point in continuing to argue in this case. He's not an attorney in this case, we all know that. He has no appearance on the record of any kind. Nichols. Wait, let me just make a notation for the record. The fact that he hasn't entered an appearance in this litigation does not mean that he has not been retained through an attorney-client relationship. Gordon. I didn't say it didn't. I didn't say it didn't. Okay, let's go. Nichols. Okay, sounds good.